Hello everyone, welcome to a tutorial on how to make a working tank in Minecraft. I recently got this comment from a viewer on an older video of mine showcasing this design, and so I've brought to you a tutorial on how to make it yourself. So, over here is the finished, final, complete build. The way I have made it, the tank should look a bit like this. Of course, you can add decorative pieces and maybe more weapons like missiles, but for now, we're going to be sticking with the basics. Do remember to like the video and subscribe for more. Now with all that out of the way, let's get into the build. Before you even start the build, you're going to need materials. And these materials are flint and steel, slime blocks, obsidian, redstone blocks, observers, glass, pistons, sticky pistons and stairs. I'm going to be showing the build to you in different parts. That is, simple to follow parts that I have randomly divided for ease of building, and for an even easier time understanding the parts, I will be building this alongside you. The first part looks something like this. You need not add the stairs as of now, as they are completely decorative. So we start the build off with a normal piston suspended in the air like this. Above it, we add a glass block after leaving space for an observer pointed towards it. On top of the glass block we place one slime block and go outwards by 2 blocks. The middle block is broken and the second one is joined to another block. On the second block we place an observer facing outwards and a sticky piston facing this way, and next you want to place a sticky piston facing downwards on the first observer block. You want to place an observer facing outwards and a slime block next to it. On the 2 slime blocks, place an observer facing upwards and a normal piston facing outwards. Congratulations, you have finished part 1. On to part 2, this may seem complicated at first, but believe me, it isn't. First we place 2 slime blocks on the first observer and piston, and extend the upper by 1 sideways. On top of this we add an observer facing outwards and a piston pointing at the slime block we had initially placed. Next we place a sticky piston on top of a slime block. The piston should be facing the second slime block we just built. On this side of the slime block, add a normal piston, go out by 2 blocks and place a redstone block on top of a slime block. Then add one more slime block. Next place a normal piston and slime block without space between them, then put a redstone block on top of the slime block. Now go sideways by 2 blocks. From the second sideways block, go towards the machine by 2 more and add an observer facing outwards on top and a sticky piston facing inwards on the side of this block. Then place a slime block next to this sticky piston. An observer on top of this block and a sticky piston facing back again. Place one more slime block and a sticky piston on top of this. Add an observer facing the machine on this block and a piston facing outwards on the second face of this block. And that is part 2. Part 3 is fairly simple, as you only have to mirror exactly what you did in part 1 over to the other side. Add 2 slime blocks with an observer on top in the middle of the engine of the tank and make the ends of the piston feed tape. Part 4 is where the build gets a bit complicated. First, onto the free piston we had added onto the first side we built, we add a set of 3 slime blocks 1 block away from it with 1 block on top of the third block. Next to this third block we add a sticky piston facing inwards. To this we connect 2 more slime blocks. Towards the inner side of this we add 1 observer facing forwards and a sticky piston facing backwards connected to each other. We place 2 slime blocks on top of each other in contact with the sticky piston. Then move 1 block sideways from the block on top. Place a redstone block and sticky piston facing upwards like so, then place slime blocks like this and connect it with a piston with an observer placed here. Add a sticky piston to the back of this and add 2 observers facing each side away from the machine. Then place a piston on top. Congratulations, you've completed part 4. Part 5 is again very simple, just add these blocks here and you are done with the tank. Now you can test it out by moving around and shooting TNT. It's an auto trigger, so you just have to place the TNT next to the observer and it will be activated and launched by itself. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like and subscribe buttons as well as the bell icon for more, and enjoy your tank.